Introduction to History, which most students take through the medium of English, but a few students will be taken through Welsh, is designed to help students make the transition from school or college work to undergraduate study in history. So it's all about clarifying what our expectations of you as undergraduate students are, and also what you can expect of us and what support we can provide to you as you make that transition.
Okay, and what exactly will they be doing on the course?
We'll be looking at topics such as putting together bibliography, good academic practice, the use of sources such as secondary primary sources, different types of primary sources as well, how to think about historiography, which is basically how history is written, and we'll be reflecting a little bit on the study of history and thinking a little bit as well about what the degree of history is going to equip us with for the future.
How does it help them to do better in their degree overall?
Well, the module is essentially about skills and useful skills that you need at this stage going into first year and that you'll be able to build on in second and third year. And the idea is that the whole series of assignments, there are 3 assignments for Introduction to History, are completed and feedback will be provided on them before you have to submit essays for the other modules you're taking this semester. So a lot of the teaching is concentrated in the first half of the semester for that very reason.
And finally, just a little bit about what they'll actually be doing on the module. What are the assignments?
Well, Introduction to History is entirely assessed through coursework, and there are 3 assignments. The first one is to write a short summary, 500-word summary of a longer piece of text. So the idea here is to identify the main arguments and information that the author is getting across in that text, and that way be able to create usable material for future essay writing. The second assignment is called a bibliographical exercise, which is really about identifying a list of items that you're going to be using in writing the essay. So not only do you have to identify the items, you have to provide a little bit of an explanation about why these particular items are going to be useful for the essay writing. And then the final item is the essay itself, and that's due at the end of October, and it will be drawing upon the books that you've identified, drawing upon some of the summaries, materials that you've been creating, and we hope give you an opportunity to try all those things out before the deadlines for the other options come up.
What kind of topics can they do for the assignments?
Well, there'll be a list of about 18 questions, and those questions come to me from the seminar tutors who are involved in helping me teach the module, and they're drawn from a range of topics from the medieval through to the early modern and the late modern period. There'll be a certain number of topics in 20th century history, which I know interest quite a lot of students, but there'll also be some much earlier topics being touched upon by the essay questions.